Perfect. Perfect. Divine inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
Under a red silken canopy, fragrant spices swing from each corner.
Here's the key. Gotta go now. Bye.
The creature in the burner is quite impressive.
The fearless knows not fear. I won't do.
Time to twirl!
Show me what you can do.
Never hesitate.
Time to twirl!
Too slow.
Time to twirl!
The fearless knows not fear.
I venture forth to forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Never hesitate! I won't do.
Everything is worth. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Fangs and claws got
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow. I won't do.
Show me what you can do.
Never hesitate!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
I won't do.
Time to twirl!
You're falling apart on your own.
Time to twirl!
The fearless knows not fear. Too slow.
You're a stubborn one.
Never hesitate!
Time to twirl!
I won't do.
You need to get stronger.
Truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time to twirl!
You're falling apart on your own.
The fearless knows not fear.
Time to twirl!
Too slow.
I venture forth to forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Time to twirl!
Fangs and claws got dull.
Never hesitate! I won't do.
I venture forth to forever.
Triumphant! Victory is inevitable!
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
The fearless knows not fear.
and bustle of the world, still so charming.
Well, my friends, are you ready to head out? Wonderful. Remember to bring enough food and...
Mother, I have returned.
Bronya, I thought I'd lost you. Where were you? Are you hurt? I'll fetch the butler right away.
No, there's no need. I don't want to see Sebas right now. I'm fine, really. I just got into a few skirmishes down in the underworld.
The underworld? Oh, I see. In that case, report everything you saw. Commander Bronya.
After the failed pursuit at Backwater Pass, the wanted outsiders and I were somehow taken to the underworld. Because of the difficult situation we were in, we formed a temporary alliance to help the residents of the underworld resolve a few issues of survival. We also defeated an ancient robot known as Svarog and learned some truths about the Stellaron.
I'm listening. Go on.
Madam Cocolia, it is my firm belief that the visitors from beyond the sky are not the villains we had imagined before. I witnessed them take up arms in the name of justice and risk their lives for the sake of others. I can also ascertain that they did come for the Stellaron, but only to relieve the disaster it has brought, Mother. You've always known the truth about the Stellaron, haven't you? Well, the responsibility of bearing that truth will fall upon me one day. Such is the burden of being Guardian, to carry these secrets so. I ask you to forgive my defiance, but I believe that the order to dispatch the outsiders was a mistake. To solve the problems brought on by the Stellaron, the architects waited hundreds of years. And those outsiders may be the...
Enough! Arrogant. Ignorant. Oh, you disappoint me, Bron. You merely glimpsed the tip of the iceberg. And now you think you know everything. You spend a short time with that underworld scum. And suddenly you have the audacity to question my guards!
They are not scum. My entire life. Everything you ever kept from me. I remember it clearly now. This time I am standing my ground, Madam Guardian. And please tell me what you have seen. What exactly it is you are hiding. Why do you send the Silvermane guards to die in the Fragmentum? Why have you abandoned the people of the underworld? And why? Why did you have that sudden change?
I knew this moment would come sooner or later. I just didn't expect it would be so soon. You want to know why I gave those orders? Is that right?
Yes.
Then come with me, Bron. It is time you heard it. The voice of this dying world.
We're finally back. Oh, wait, I haven't finished yet. Where's our next stop? We should find somewhere to put our feet up.
Classic unreliable Sampo. He probably guessed we'd ask where his hiding place was.
No way! The boss will recognize us. Plus, Silvermane guards on hung. What do you think?
I think it'd be best to pay a visit to Serval.
So, you think we should avoid Japard for the time being?
He's an elite officer of the Silvermane Guards. It wouldn't be easy to get to him. Besides, if he hasn't been persuaded by Branya's letter...
Makes sense. Guess...
But we must keep a low...
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's Just the last time I was on the surface, I was still... the overworld and the underworld. I'm okay. Let's go. There are so many Silvermane guards on patrol. Is it usually like this?
No. I don't remember the security being this tight last time. It might have something to do with us. The Supreme Guardian has probably learned of our arrival already. Bronya.
Come around and have a look.
Who is it? Shop's closed today. You'll have to... Huh? Ah, I remember. The three outsiders. Wait, quick. Act natural and get inside.
All right, you'll be safe here. My workshop has pretty good soundproofing. Just what crime did you commit, exactly? They recalled a bunch of guards from the front line to track you down. It's...
Oh, we just...
Not yet, March. Bronya said we could trust you completely.
You mean to say you don't trust me completely? Good. That's smart of you. But you needn't worry. Cocolia and I aren't even on speaking terms. It was her that ejected me from the Architects. I refused to stand with her. I don't believe you guys would do anything bad. And the Architects are gonna need conclusive and publicly available evidence for me to think otherwise. Besides, I know the Architects, and if they did have any evidence, they would have released it by now. I know Cocolia's style. Get everyone into a frenzy. Most people in a frenzy don't stop to ponder the details. You could say that. We were like sisters once, inseparable. These days, I just spend my time fixing things in this workshop and playing music. If I'm not careful, I'll start boring you all with sob stories from the past. Let's get back to you guys. If long-lost Bronya told you to come here, you must have something important to tell me. You can trust me. I know our paths have only crossed once before, but my intuition tells me you guys are good people. And I've got good intuition.
Ooh, I'm the best storyteller. Let me...
Perhaps I
So that's what's been happening. No wonder we hadn't heard from Bronya recently. I believe you. There's no way you could have invented all those twists and turns. What's more, we have Miss Seela here as living proof. As for the Stellaron... When I was still one of the architects working in the scientific research division, I never thought I'd hear that word again after being expelled by the architects. Only a very few people in Belobog know of the existence of the Stellaron. Those that do would never associate it with the Fragmentum or Eternal Freeze. But according to the data recorded in that robot, Svarog, the architects dug out the truth long ago. The research results were purposely hidden away to ensure that the outside world would never know of them. Just my luck. Out of all the research topics I could have chosen, I insisted on the Stellaron. It's clear now that anyone who wanted to get closer to the truth would have been expelled or abandoned. Maybe I should be thanking Cocolia. All she did was push me out. She could have decided to take him. Cocolia... It's been so... She became a completely different person when she took on the Supreme Guardianship. The convictions she once held, her enthusiasm... She gave the order to expel me herself, and refused to see me. I never understood. Sometimes I even wonder whether she really did become a different person. Is that possible? Is she being compelled by previous generations of Guardians to make such baffling decisions. I figured out that the Stellaron and the Fragmentum were linked, so I was already close to the truth. It's before I lost my position, I was applying for permission to survey the Stellaron directly. It was my research topic, but I'd never. Not long after I submitted my preliminary report and application, I received my punishment. Yes, I never observed it directly, but according to the survey results, the Stellaron is likely to the north of.
We must locate it as soon as possible. Ideally before Cocolia takes action.
Not a problem. I was thinking the same thing. But the area to the north of Belobog has been more or less swallowed up by the Fragmentum. If you want to get to the... Even if you get past the restricted zone in one piece... Correct. And it's different from the underground towns you described. The Fragmentum there has quite literally torn everything to pieces.
It sounds like the three of us and Zila might not be enough.
I fear we may not have the time.
Hey, enough pessimism. Back in my official capacity days, I spent a lot of time in the north. I got to know the soldiers and officers on the front line very well. This calls for brainwaves, not brawn waves. How about I take you over myself?
Really? Great! Phew. It's less scary if someone you know is leading.
I want to see the Stellaron too, you know. It was my research topic for over a decade. You don't get that many decades in life. That's settled then. There's no time to lose. We should head out as soon as you're ready. Darn it! I forgot my brother said he'd be around to find somewhere to hide. Quick! I'll handle him. Japard! It's you! I didn't think you'd have the time to visit with things so tense on the front line.
Things are manageable. The latest wave of monster attacks has slowed. I'm back in the city to take care of a few matters, but I'll be back on the front line later. I thought I told you.
Ah! Oh, yes.
Sis, you look a bit pale. Did something happen?
No. Why would anything have happened?
You don't normally use my full name.
You said you hate it when I call you bro in public. Well, I agree. It'd sound better if I start.
You can call me whatever you like. Look, Serval, I'm here on official business today. There's something wrong with the barrier generator device, and the engineers in our unit don't know how to fix it.
Those guys can't think outside the box. Of course they can't wrap their heads around my design. I thought it was something big. Leave it here. I'll take a look.
Sorry to trouble you.
Why are you being so polite? Oh, and why is the city under curfew all of a sudden? Has something happened?
I've been instructed to keep it quiet.
Lil Jeppy. So grown up now, looking...
Don't say that. Forget it. If I don't tell you, Pela will. Last night, Lady Bronya suddenly appeared. She entered Klapoth Fort without saying anything to anyone. The Supreme Guardian is worried that the 3 intruders may have followed Bronya out of the Fragmentum and back into the administrative district. She issued a curfew for the entire city and ordered us to pursue and capture any suspicious individuals.
Ah, so that's how it is. No wonder I haven't heard from Bronya. Is she alright?
I'm not sure. She hasn't left Klapoth Fort. The Supreme Guardian just said she'd returned. Nothing more.
Well, I was sure worried about her. After she disappeared, Pela's workload doubled. She said she barely had time to go out.
She really does tell you everything. Oh, by the way, I left my Goethe Hotel limited edition flask behind last time I was here. Let me have a look for it. I think...
Wait!
What is it? You seem pretty off today, sir.
It's, right. You remember how you neglected all those flowers to death? I piled them all over there during a bit of spring cleaning, and now they smell terrible. So, don't go over there.
Seems like a strange reason not to take a look. Plus, am I supposed to believe you were spring cleaning? You must be up to more forbidden research.
Am not? How dare you? What do you take your sister for?
Never mind. This is your space, and I shouldn't intrude. I've got business to take care of. Bye for now.
Hey, wait a sec. Those intruders. I wanted to ask, what crime have they committed?
They're plotting to overthrow the architects and bring harm to the city.
Huh. Reminds me of the accusations against me. Cocolia's methods haven't changed.
Don't say that, Serval. I know that you're still nursing a grievance against the Supreme Guardian.
You're telling me off again? Fine. Whatever, bro. You better be going. Come listen to Pela in my next rehearsal.
I will, if I have the time.
The coast is clear. You can come out now.
Phew, I nearly suffocated.
I almost lost my cool when he went for his flask.
This is bad. Bronya's in danger.
Attempting to storm Klapoth Fort by ourselves? Forget it, Zila. I don't care how skilled you are, I'm not sending you on a suicide mission. Rest assured, Cocolia may have changed over the years, but she never...
You sound like Bronya herself. I don't get it. You guys are against Cocolia, and yet in some ways...
Didn't you hear him? He said he needs to take care of a... Come on, let's go to the restricted zone. If we can get ahead of the curve and find the Stellaron, Cocolia...
Is Bronya really safe?
You care about her, huh? You must have become close friends.
Come around and have a look.
Close is a bit much, but I made her a promise.
Relax. She's the strongest...
Oh, they've jacked up security all right. How the heck are we gonna sneak in? Serval, we need one of those brainwaves.
Leave it to me. Stick close, guys.
This is a military base. Trespassers aren't allowed in. Wait, isn't that... Serval!
Well, if it isn't Franz. Long time no see.
Well, you see, you haven't changed, Serval. So, what brings you over here at this hour?
My brother said the restricted zone energy lines were malfunctioning. Told me it was urgent. He doesn't trust those contracted maintenance workers, so he got me in for free. These guys are my assistants. We need to overhaul all the installations here.
I didn't hear anything about the energy lines malfunctioning.
Oh, please. This is a technology division issue. Why would they tell you guys? Come on, let us in already. If the heating system goes down in the middle of the night, are you gonna be responsible for all the frozen corpses?
No, that's, not something I could... Seeing as you're Captain Japard's sister, Okay, here are some temporary passes. Oh, and remember to give them back to me when you leave.
Thanks, Franz. I'll put in a good word for you with my brother and get him to promote...
No, Captain Japard hates all that under-the-table stuff. I'd have a better chance if you don't mention me at all.
I'm with you.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
I'm aware that there are those among you who see the reserve units. This is the restricted zone. The fragmentum before you conceals monsters that watch your... The situation is critical. The lazy and undisciplined among... As such, starting from today, we will be adding 200... Yes, sir.
See? That was easy.
You're Japard's sister, all right.
I haven't seen one of those for a long time.
Do you see that mechanical gear bridge? When you cross over to the other side, you arrive at Hell on Earth. It's a place too cold to bear, covered in snow and ice. The restricted zone front line is on the other side of the gear bridge. It's an endless fragmentum. If we want to progress further north, we will need to cross that hell. Are you ready?
Exactly.
Let's go then. I help set the underlying mechanisms for this type of gear bridge.
Is Japard on frontline duty a lot?
Yes, but what made you ask that all of a sudden?
It's so dangerous. Don't you worry about him?
Nope. This terminal's offline.
So what's the plan?
Look for another.
I never would have guessed that Japard and you were brother and sister.
I can't say I blame you. We're nothing alike in personality or interests. In our family, we have a strong military tradition going back generations. Many a Landau has died in their prime. There's not a lot of brother and sister time. Everyone just does their best to get on with their life.
Incense, the smallest of differences can cause the largest changes.
Darn! Can't activate it. It seems like someone severed the energy supply to the terminals. With the front line on high alert, they must have rotated the bridge to make it impassable. Then they cut off the energy supply to that way, even if the front line were to collapse.
Branya was right. The Silvermane guards really are...
Just my conjecture, but I doubt it's far from the truth. Let's press on. We can't activate either of these terminals, so let's look for the energy supply installation itself.
You! Hold it. This is a military base. Temporary workers aren't allowed.
That's it! The thing's shaped like a giant iron ball.
And it's behind a gate.
Its formal name is the Mechanism Energy Hub. It's connected to all the energy lines. I would have thought it covers the entire restricted zone.
No wonder it's so heavily...
One unit for everything? That's a disaster waiting to happen.
As long as we can gain access permissions to the hub, we can operate the gear bridge terminals. That's why I told them we were here for urgent maintenance. The frontline equipment needs servicing.
So that's why you went for maintenance. Way to go, Serval. I thought you just came up with...
Come on, let's see if that...
Yo, evening soldier.
Are you the emergency engineers?
Not yet. Everything looks normal so far. If you let us in, we can do a routine service inspection. I've worked on...
No. No can do. No one gets near the energy hub without the...
Not even the Supreme Guardian?
The Supreme Guardian? Hey, no games, you hear? No dice without the encryption.
Darn, this guy's not stupid.
You need the encryption key, right? Which captain should I bother, then?
Captain Dunn's resting up ahead. Go and find...
Dunn? Hey, Dunn! It's been a while. I didn't know you made
Serval, it's been a long time.
Allow me to introduce my assistants to you. They help me take care of business at the workshop. Everyone, this is Captain Dunn, an old friend of mine. He used to be an...
Oh, you play...
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, hello.
Oh, what's that weird...
Zachary! How many days has it been since you showered?
I showered right before my shift.
What did you say?
I haven't showered.
Unacceptable, especially in front of visitors.
It's not a big deal, Dunn. You know, my keyboard guy is pretty good, but I still miss our military days playing in the band.
That was a long time ago, Serval. I haven't touched a keyboard in ages. Besides, I'm stationed here all year round. I'm afraid I don't get many chances to return to the city. though I don't stand on ceremony. How may I assist you? If everything's in order, you'd...
I've checked the lines. There don't seem to be any major problems. All that's left is the energy hub. The guard over there said that I needed an encryption key to open the gate. Anything wrong done?
Sorry, Serval, but can you tell me what Captain Japard told you?
Huh? Oh, let me think. Hey, sis, the energy supply lines in the restricted zone have malfunctioned. Those useless engineers.
And may I ask, when did he contact you?
This morning? Yeah, that's right. He's on urban patrol duty today, right? That's what.
Aha. Captain Japard just returned to the front line. I could reconfirm with him?
Huh? Hold up, he's back? That can't be. He was still in the city a little while ago.
You haven't changed, Serval. You're still a lousy liar. These people you've brought, they're not workshop assistants, right? Serval, it's not that I don't want to help you, but you should remember that I'm a Belobog Silvermane guard. How about this? You can leave, and I won't tell anyone about this incident. But the outsiders must remain.
There goes the negotiation.
I brought you guys here, and I'm standing with you till the end. Done. This concerns the fate of Belobog. No, the fate of our whole world. Please, don't stand in our way.
Serval! We used to rehearse together every day. You must understand. My rock and roll soul is to uphold the dignity of a soldier.
Time to get vigilant! Who will it be?
Hey! Time to kill!
Allow me to
You know who I This big diamond! It's all yours!
Hope you're prepared.
Everything is worth. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Time to twirl!
No manners, huh? May the Faust and yeah.
This ends here.
Serval? Why?
I'm sorry, Dunn. Time for a little nap.
He's just unconscious. Don't worry.
Stubborn fool. Strong, though. Wildfire lacks people like him.
Got it. The encryption key. Quick, before we attract attention, let's...
I think we attracted attention.
That's the enemy attack alarm. Every Silvermane guard in the reserve zone just became our enemy. We've made it up till now. I could lose an arm and a leg for all I care. I have to lay eyes on the stuff. Quick, back to the energy supply hub. Anyone that tries to stop us is gonna find out a thing or two.
If I'd known he had the encryption key from the start, I could have snuck in and taken it off him myself.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, Sela. Activating the gear bridge alone would have been enough to expose us.
Someone there. Who goes there?
Incense ascends.
I'm with you.
Someone there. Who goes there?
Who will it be?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
The stars will always remember us.
Who goes there? I see you.
Who will it be?
Honored to meet me. Hey! Time to twirl! Huh? Time to twirl!
This aroma is much better. Victory.
Do you know who... This big diamond! It's all yours!
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
Get it together. Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
What are you looking at? Time to twirl!
This aroma is much better.
We're in.
Oh, it's open!
Refreshed.
Give me some time.
Who designed this operating system?
Emergency fire evacuation system. Not that.
Rock and roll dance floor atmosphere mode? Who the heck added that?
Your bridge control terminal. That's it. I've reset the energy system. Let's go.
Serval, won't more Silvermane guards be waiting for us on the other side of the gear bridge?
Yup.
Then what's our plan?
Well, either we reason with them or charge straight through the blockade. Let's play it by ear.
Careful. There's a big guy up ahead.
There's no other way. We'll have to fight.
If we can beat Svarog, we can...
The truth, everything in this world is bleeding.
Time to twirl! Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
Who will it be?
Time to twirl!
The stars will always remember us.
Energy restored. System online, 40%. We did it. Perfect. Okay.
We could have a problem.
He probably is. Hopefully we...
Are you sure you can convince him?
I've probably got a 30% chance.
Meaning it could end in a fight.
Haven't you noticed yet?
We need to be sure, Serval. If we can't reach a common understanding with your brother, will you stand with us?
Of course. My word is my bond. I said that I'd stay.
Before our next expedition, I need Himeko to teach me some negotiation skills. Beating people up all the time is cramping my elegance.
I haven't fought with Japard since he enlisted. He could never beat me when we were little, but now...
Breathe out the old and inhale the new. Incense ascends.
I'm with you. Serval. It really is you.
Wait, Japard, listen to me.
When the sentry reported to me, I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. The enemy alarm had to be unrelated to your entry into the restricted zone. Perhaps the intruders had taken you hostage. And you step away from the intruders, Serval. Walk over slowly and stand behind me. You're different from them.
I'm sorry. We have an understanding. I stand with them. Give me a few minutes, just a few. I'll explain every...
Enough, Serval. Have you forgotten where we are? We Landows ought to know this place better than anywhere. The outer reaches of the front line against the Fragmentum. Belobog's most strategic protective fortress. Every Silvermane guard here, every person here, is ready to sacrifice themselves. Yet here you are, leading fugitives into the restricted zone. Attacking my Silvermane comrades in arms, hijacking the energy hub. Are you really worthy of the Landau?
Why do you think I've come here? We found a way to dispel the eternal freeze, to seal the Fragmentum. It might be the only lifeline this world has left.
If that were true, why wouldn't you report to Madame Cocolia? Why would you sneak into the restricted zone and create chaos?
You don't understand. The one preventing us from getting close to the truth is Cocolia herself.
You have all seen the Supreme Guardian in person. Do you think you can act as you please because she didn't recognize your version of events?
Listen to me, Gepard. The origin and spread of the Fragmentum is linked to the Stellaron. The meteorite in the Architect's records, it's...
I know about the Stellaron. It's exactly what the fugitives behind you are seeking. But the Madam Guardian has already revealed the truth to me. These people have ulterior motives. The Madam Guardian has warned me before that you were indulging in fantasy, that you'd been exposed to forbidden knowledge, and that you would bring destruction down upon Belobog. I believe you. Guards, formation. Arrest these people. We could be inundated with Fragmentum monsters at any moment. We have no time to waste on them.
The forbidden is only forbidden to conceal the truth within. Cocolia's afraid that we'll seize on this knowledge, that the truth will spread far and wide. To save the world, I've said my piece. Whether you believe it or not is up to you. Regardless, you should know by now your sister's never been one to back down. If there's something or someone you can't abide, you should stand up and resist. And if there's something you uphold...
Save your explanation for the judge. You are charged with sabotaging the Silvermane Guard restricted zone. In my capacity as captain, I hereby order that these fugitives be arrested. This isn't like our childhood game, Serval. You won't get any leniency from me.
The barrier hasn't been fixed yet. Don't try and be a hero, Gepard.
Didn't I tell you? All our negotiations end in combat.
Resistance is futile!
Time to get vigilant! What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Be of your body and mind. Who invited you? Honored to meet me. Everything is ordained by those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
In the name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters! Stay focused for glory!
Huh? What are you looking at? Time to twirl! Yeah.
Hope you're prepared.
The truth. Everything in this world is bleeding. No manners, huh?
This ends here!
Never.
This guy knows how to put up a fight. I've never come up against anyone this...
He just won't go down.
He's as stubborn as I am. It could be an argument or a fight. He'll do both to the death. That's enough, Gepard. Take a look around you. You're the last man standing.
Even if I am, I won't yield.
We don't want you to yield through force of arms. That wouldn't be a victory for us.
Yeah, our goal is the same as yours. Serval's and Branya's. We just want to preserve this world. There's no reason...
Gepard, brother. Surely now you can see the need. Even if you don't believe my outsider friends, you should believe me. Maybe I've wasted your trust. In which case, believe Bronya.
Lady Bronya?
There's nothing more to say, Japard.
As a captain of the Silvermane Guards, I am duty-bound to carry out the orders of the Supreme Guardian. But Lady Bronya is the commanding officer for the front lines. According to military protocol, if the frontline directives of the commanding officer clash with those of the architects behind the lines, a soldier must remain at their post and await further directives. For the Silvermane Guards, the Guardian's orders are paramount and absolute. But there is something of equal importance in the oath we take.
The people of Belobog.
If we lose the people, we lose the reason for our existence. Our fight with the Fragmentum monsters is for the sake of preservation. If you are truly able to prevent our endlessly unfolding misfortunes, then the people of Belobog. But if you are using lies to mask your true intentions, using my sister and Bronya for your own ends, I swear by Qlipoth that I will carry out your punishment without an ounce of mercy.
They're not lying. I promise you.
You must be Zila. You are a skilled fighter. Your combat style is nothing like—
Regardless of what you believe, these guys have been a great help to the underworld.
I'm sure. If you want to advance further northward, you must traverse an area entirely corroded by the Fragmentum. The guards can give you some time before the next wave of attacks is upon us.
You see? Brother? Enough apology. Honestly, this would have happened sooner or later. As I mentioned. Now, if you're ready to—
As soon as the restricted zone gate is open, the monsters on the other side will turn out in full force. The guards will do their best to stall them and buy you some time. Once you've broken through the front line, there's nothing more we can do for you. So, have you made up your minds? Understood. Keep your weapons close. This will be a fierce fight. Guards, open the gate.
Are you dealing with attacks like this every day?
It's a common occurrence. Guards, formation!
Well, I'm gonna make sure I don't owe the guards any favors when this is done.
Here they come.
Steel yourselves!
Time to kill! Oh dear. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl! How many of them are there?
The more the merrier. These guys are nothing.
No manners, huh?
Hold the line.
Everything's
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
time to twirl! Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
I told you, Japard, the barrier hasn't been fixed.
This is only the first wave. They'll have reassembled soon. I have to!
Hey, Mr. Silvermane, listen to your sister. I can tell just by looking at you that you haven't fully
Outsiders. Zila, the second wave hasn't started yet. Make the most of—
Huh? Serval, aren't you gonna look for—
My brother can't hold them back by himself. He wasted a lot of energy on us. He's my responsibility now. Besides, if I'm not here to help, I don't know what might happen in the next wave. I want to go with you. I do. I always wanted to catch a glimpse of the Stellaron with my own eyes, and now it's that I can't abandon my brother and the other guards. I'm a Landau. It's up to you now. I believe in you. You've given me new hope. Get hold of the Stellaron before Cocolia realizes what's happening. Hey, March. Don't forget to take a picture of the—
Say no more! We're good at this!
Still, it all sounds like here's—
Fragmentum activity is intensifying. Something's happening on Eurilo 6. Shouldn't we go down there?
Have faith in them. Besides, this is her first trailblazing expedition. How will she be able to look back fondly without a few twists and turns? Are you bored, Welt? I understand. But we have lots of opportunities ahead of us. Let's leave the memories of this expedition for them.
So you think they'll be safe, right?
Yes, we haven't seen any Eon. This is a young person's adventure. We shouldn't interfere.
Is this the...
Compared to this, the corrosion we saw in
Oh, yeah. It feels like...
Serval said that the Stellaron was very likely hidden in the snow plains north of Belobog.
This place makes my flesh...
We have no guide and no way of detecting the Stellaron. Don't be disheartened. The stronger the fragmentum...
Oh, look! Up ahead on the ground. What is that?
Be careful. Think twice before you interact with anything in Fragmentum.
We're deep inside the Fragmentum. Let's look for other clues for...
I'm with you.
We're deep inside the Fragmentum. Let's look for other clues.
Objects that have been exposed to Fragmentum corrosion might not be stable. I wouldn't touch that device if I were you.
This is... Bronya's! Right. She must...
Whoa! That's Bronya! Huh? Is that Cocolia too?
No, it isn't them. It must be a kind of...
Which means they were definitely and it looks like they went back.
Just in time. We had...
Still haven't told me what this place is, Mother.
700 years ago, this was Belobog's northern border, and the site of an ancient battle. Now, it is nothing more than... Don't let its fragmented appearance fool you, Bronya. On the day the...
Mother, do you truly believe the Stellaron's promise?
And yet, the crime...
What?
From the moment those intruders descended from beyond the sky, this world was handed a death sentence. There is a price to pay for new life, wiping away every decaying vestige. When the promise is fulfilled, Bronya, no longer will we have to... wander our lives, guarding this...
No.
This is a complex mechanism.
I knew this. Wait! Wasn't there some big energy hub-looking thing back in that empty...
I can't say I like the idea of interacting with our surroundings, especially this deep into the Fragmentum. However... There's no other way. Desperate time...
It worked, right? But the gate...
Are there up...
It's clear that whoever designed these
Look, over there! I think I can...
Oh, I see it too.
Upgrade configured.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Time to I gonna get that time back?
Breathe out the old and inhale the new.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Who invited you? Who will it be?
I'm breaking!
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Honored to meet me. Time to twirl!
Time to cleanse the filth.
Time to twirl!
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
The truth, but everything in this world is bleeding.
No manners, huh?
What are you looking at? Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Yeah.
Hope you're prepared.
Who invited you?
Time to twirl!
Heal.
Honored to meet me.
May the foul stench dissipate.
This ends here.
Scared yet?
Who will it be?
Yeah.
Hope you're prepared.
An exotic fragrance hits the nose. Indeed, this must be treasure.
Found your weakness. Time to twirl! Scared yet?
Who will it be?
Are those monsters guarding the energy hub?
It seems like.
Did you hear that? Come on, let's find the...
Where is the next mechanism?
There's no switch.
I've never seen such a desolate place. At least in Rivet Town, you could tell that people used to live there.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
This aroma is much better.
I want to ask you a question. Yes. Do you still remember those dreams you mentioned? I know you're wide awake right now, but I need you to try. Well? This is merely speculation, but perhaps the voice you heard is the Stellaron somehow conveying information to Cocolia. And the one in your body is resonating with the Stellaron on this world.
Huh? You mean that Stellarons can
Well, there's never been a human that could accommodate us.
Then...
Yes.
Don Hung's speculations are usually right on the money.
There's no way back anyway. At least Cocolia won't... I have to save Bronya. Beat Cocolia.
If you want to get to the other side, we'll need to rotate the gear bridge again and go around.
abandoned. Everything is where those stars give these trailblazers your blessing. Time to twirl! Time to twirl! This aroma is much better.
Yes. The fragmentum here seems to have made a special...
I don't understand. Even if the truth is as you say, and all of them have been wrong.
Do you still not see, Bronya? There is no... Our ancestors, including Elisa Rand, spent their whole lives trying to prolong this civilization. Then, after all fell still, they spent lifetimes writing songs of praise that lauded the bravery of humanity. To those entities of greater magnificence in the heavens above, 1,000 years is but a passing moment. The attainments of insignificant beings. No, I shall not follow the Guardian's misguided steps down that blind alley of narcissism. If persistence is futile.
But Klipoth, the Preservation, are they not one of the magnificent entities you speak of? Is it not their strength that has sheltered Belobog this entire time?
The Preservation. Has the Preservation ever looked humanity? To those entities of... humanity in the eye. Nothing. Oh, you will hear the
Done! It took some effort, but we finally cracked these mechanisms.
We're one step closer to Bronya. Let's move!
Whoa, check this place out! Tables and sentry posts?
If there were.
Looks like another completely new monster.
Considering where we are, it would be surprising if we didn't...
I don't care how strange it is. It's blocking our way. Let's get it!
Incense ascends.
I'm with you.
Pray. Judgment awaits.
Oh, acceptable quality. Found your weakness.
The redemption.
In the name of Lend,
A will forged in ice never falters!
Judgment is here.
Time to get vigilant. Guess what I'm about to do? Huh? What are you looking at? Time to twirl!
For your sins.
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
Hope you're prepared.
the truth. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Never forgive. Retribution.
Is that all?
No manners, huh? Honored to meet me. Hey! Time to twirl! Feeling tired already? Do you require invigoration? Yeah.
Execute the time.
Is that all?
Who invited you? Who will it be?
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
What are you looking at? Made the foul stench just hit. Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
This ends here.
I lost my way.
This enemy is completely different. If I didn't know it was a product of the...
Unlike those random low-level fragmentum creations, this one seems...
Look! Branya and Cocolia's echoes.
I sense that we're very near to the northern...
This is where the first Guardian led the Silvermane Guards into battle. She made huge sacrifices for the sake of... But the otherworldly Legion did not tire. She soon realized that flesh and blood could not contend with so ruthless an enemy. When all was nearly lost, she chose to set her sights on the Stellaron. And made... As for what came later, you know as well as...
So... The Eternal Freeze was a disaster brought about...
Ironic, no? All the Stellaron did was answer even going so far as to attempt to use it. To control the Stellaron. Woeful.
It?
No, something created using otherworldly technology. An inhibitor that a corpor... Oh, I know you have many questions, my dog.
Breathe out the old and inhale the new. Huh? Time to twirl! Time to twirl! No, don't! Time to cleanse the filth. Everything is ridiculous. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Who will it be?
The truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time to twirl! Huh? Hey! Time to twirl! This big diamond, it's all yours!
This aroma is much better. Refreshed and invigorated. Incense ascends.
I'm with you.
Might as well beat it. Time to get vigilant! What are you looking at?
For your sins!
You're a stubborn one. Be a pure body. Come on.
Time to twirl!
Hope you're prepared.
No manners, huh? Honored to meet me.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Retribution!
Break. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Who invited you?
Huh? Time to twirl!
For your sins!
Yeah.
Hope you're prepared.
Everything is ridiculous.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
No manners, huh? What are you looking at?
Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
I won't play.
Who will it be?
May the foul stench. Yeah.
The redemption!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Where's won't help you?
This ends here.
Huh?
I've lost my way.
Definitely worth our while.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
The truth burns. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Time to twirl!
Who invited you?
The stars will always remember us.
Hope you like them.
I'm with you.
Honored to meet me?
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Time to cleanse the filth.
Hope you're prepared.
No manners, huh?
Who will it be?
Be of your body and mind. Time to twirl! Time to twirl! The truth for everything in this world is bleeding. Time to twirl! Scared yet? What are you looking at?
This ends here.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
May the foul stench dissipate quick. Yeah.
Definitely worth our while.
Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing! Who will it be?
Time to twirl! I will pray. Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! This aroma is much better.
I'm with you.
Incense ascends, entwined with ethereal clouds.
It's that shadow of hers again. But Bronya's isn't with her this time.
It's only a fragment of... It feels like this echo is...
Intruders!
Did...
You cannot!
Not good.
The Stellaron! Intruders! You go no further.
Are you sure this isn't the real her?
Time to get vigilant!
It may look like her, but the fragmentum can only create forgeries. Bring her down!
Honored to meet me. Allow me to purge the root of the bee of your body and mind. The truth, everything in this world is bleeding. Time to twirl! Scared yet?
You are doomed to fail!
May the foul stench time to cleanse the filth. Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Who will it be?
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters!
A world devoured by ice! Witness the avalanche!
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Yeah.
Will that they promise?
Those stairs. It's the only way forward.
Wherever they lead, it must be the...
I don't want to get to the end so soon. I want my...
This means that Bronya is up ahead. And so is the fate of the overworld and the underworld. It's all in our hands. Strange. I thought I'd feel nervous or afraid, but I don't. The only feeling I have is that none of this seems real.
Hey, way to boost more...
The Express has traveled world after world. We invariably avoid getting drawn into turbulence.
Or to put it another way, this is one heck of...
I was about to bore you all with my gloomy reflections, but on second thought...
Right on! But you can helping those in need, befriending those worth counting on, and saving the world a few times along the way.
Choice isn't as elusive as it may appear. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet.
freezing here. The blizzard's so fierce. The power from the Trailblaze path isn't enough to stop the cold.
It means that we're getting closer to the Stellaron, and the heart of the Eternal Freeze.
What is this?
It's like an insect.
I bet the Antimatter Legion for... even in...
Did the architects build this?
Very different from the uniform style of the buildings we saw in the city.
If Cocolia threatens us by taking Bronya hostage...
We have to save her. The underworld... No. The entire planet relies on her.
Do not resist, Bronya.
No!
Look upon their promised future, Bronya! A world without poverty, without cold, without suffering. 700 years ago, we tried and fought unceasingly, believing that the radiance of human nature could shepherd us towards rejuvenation. And to what? Why, when faced with irrefutable strength, is our... It is the conceit and cowardice entrenched in the depths of human nature. So difficult to efface.
Your brainwashing ends here, you witch!
Zila?
You came. I thought the blizzards had entombed you.
You wish! We're not going down before you do. Bronya! I don't know what happened between you and them. Even if you explained it to me, I probably wouldn't understand all the crazy detail. One, these guys have come through hell to get here, to seal this Stellaron thing. And two, do you remember what I said? If anything happened to you, I'd save you. Do you understand? Even if the damage is done, even if you've completely forgotten our promise, then I'm just gonna have to knock you out and
Zila. Oh.
Finished? I think I've given you long enough to bid farewell. It's time I told you my other reason for bringing you here, Bronya. I want to witness your choice. I have told you all the truths there are to tell. The deal with the Stellaron, the wish I made to it. There are no more secrets between us. Many years ago, the voice of the Stellaron sounded in my ears for the first time. I was no different from the previous generations of Guardians. I withdrew, refused to hear. I was as you are now, bitterly defending the Architect's so-called preservation. My conviction was once steadfast, unparalleled. Until a sudden change arrived and threw everything into chaos, and compared to the illusory, ever more distant I have agonized, long agonized over how to convey all this to you. Inevitably, the promise and I would descend into torment. Perhaps I should be thanking you, outsiders. The pressure you have imposed, Bronya. Throughout your life, I have never forced you to submit to my will. You have always would choose.
Madame Cocolia, I am grateful to you for raising me, but I am sorry, Mother. You say that conceit and cowardice lie in the depths of human nature. Perhaps you're right. Just what about those simply struggling for survival, fighting for something better? Our ancestors built this city, striving in the bitter snow to prolong our civilization, not hand over our fate to the seed of ruin. We are guardians, Mother, chosen from among the masses. Our duty is to You seek to crush human nature underfoot while masquerading as an...
So, this is your choice. I understand, Bronya. Pity. Such a pity that you will never see that resplendent world. Unable to free yourself from the shackle.
The ground! It's
That's the fate of this city, of Belobog, is sealed. Its future will and you will become the foundation of the new world! You must break the old to build the new. The Supreme Guardian commands you! Rise, engine of creation!
It's one of the Architect's ancient machines! Watch out, all of you! This robot's 1,000 times bigger than Svarog! Who's the lucky one today?
Engine! Break them!
Immerse yourself in it.
Is that all?
The truth burns clear. Everything in this world is bleeding. Who will it be? Everything is ordained. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Let's go. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Be of your body and mine.
Rules are made to be broken.
How can we bring a giant like this down?
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Who will it be?
Let's make it quick.
Yeah! Yeah!
This ends here!
Himeko! It's Himeko!
Hello? Can you...
Himeko! You find...
What are you talking about? Weldon, I've been up on the you the time. So, how did the guy work? Or, importantly, how do you stop him from work? Over to you guys, I guess.
I'll cover you! Grab hold of me!
granted by them! Listen to the power surge! Sing! The Stellaron's promise is the only hope for just as it dispelled the Antimatter Legion 700 years ago. So too will it wipe you from the face of this world!
Take this! Rules are made to be broken. Let's make it quick. Let's go.
Humanity. So, let me bestow upon you despair!
Is this? But I was fighting Cocolia. Why am I here? The last time I came here, I drew Nanook's gaze.
The commercial district has fallen. We've transferred the residents to the outer municipal districts for the time being. The garrison lost 26 fighters. But
Go on, Japard.
I'm not sure that they're dead. I saw their broken figures lingering in the fragmentum. What happened back there defied all reason. It was madness. Madam Guardian, if this continues...
I know well the consequences, Japard. You may leave.
We know well the consequences.
Why do you hesitate, Cocolia? Isn't this what you've always been hoping for? Get out of this cage and take a look at the city. What is there to lose? The efforts of our predecessors, their unfinished research. We can finally see them come to fruition. Give me some soldiers and I'll locate the Stellaron and find out how to save our world.
You need to come to your senses, Serval.
Come to my senses? What are you...
Guards! Miss Serval is tired. Take her to rest. Sequester her lab and detain the researchers. Their work is illegal.
Why, Cocolia? Why have you grown so cold?
Serval Landau. You were my most cherished friend.
There is no place nor place promised you world.
Madam Cocolia, the monsters are surging this way. It's too dangerous here.
Foolish. Weak.
What? Madam, what are you saying?
Only I can understand. They have eyes that do not see, ears that do not hear. Feast on their willful ignorance! Absolve them of their stupidity and fear!
understand. The fragmentum corrosion has already spread to the underworld. How will those below ground fend for themselves if we withdraw every guard?
The automatons will ensure their safety. The most important defensive position is here on the surface. If our lines crumble, the underground will vanish in an instant. Our defenses here must be maintained at all costs. These are the choices we make, Bronya. As a leader, you must harbor the courage and foresight to choose. You, me, and every Silver Mane guard in the city, all of us must carry out a higher mission. There will come a day when you must make your own choice. Do you understand?
A higher mission?
It is too early, Bronya. Still too early. You will understand when the time is right.
The city is drowning in tears. We could not defy the will of the Yes. But the fragmentum had been expanding for the past 700 to see the home we vowed to preserve wither away. The day will come when even the strongest of wills cannot help but give in to such influence. You are but a stranger to us. And so be it. What touched the light of the Amber Trailblazer?
No.
The will of preservation has made its choice.
You know nothing of the plight of this world. Nothing of the weight.
Even if we are doomed to destruction, we will go brave.
No! That end won't come to pass while we're around.
The Stellaron changes everything.
The truth burns clear as everything in this world is merely fleeting.
Stay alert.
Be of your body and mind.
This ends here.
I'm on guard.
Who invited you?
Who will it be?
Everything is ordained.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Hope you're prepared. name of Lend, a will forged in ice never falters!
Time for the old world to collapse!
It's time. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
This ends here.
Lance at the ready.
No manners, huh? Who will it be? Be of your body and mind. The truth burns cold. Everything in this world is bleeding.
Hope you're prepared.
Engulf the past.
I'm on guard.
Who will it be?
You are but cinders of the old world, soon to become ashes!
This ends here.
Lance at the ready.
Everything is ordained by those stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing. May the foul stench dissipate quickly. Time to cleanse the filth.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters!
Lance forward!
The only redemption.
Be of your body and mind. Who invited you?
They deceived me. This Stellaron promised us the future. It will engulf everything! It's over.
Mother, did you wake up from that dream?
Wow. That was a tough trailblazing expedition. We made it! But, what are we gonna do?
I've informed Himiko and Mr. Yang already. They'll seal the Stellaron.
Nice! The crisis on this...
Now that the Stellaron is sealed, the Eternal Freeze will slowly recede. The Fragmentum won't aggressively expand anymore, but nor will it disappear. Eurilo 6 has a chance to return to life, but it will take time. able to...
Thank you. Thank you. There is still much to do. The people will have felt the effects of the engine of creation. There are so many questions to answer, so many truths to reveal. I don't know whether I can get the people to accept all this. You mean use a lie to conceal a lie? But if I do that...
You have to, Bronya.
Sila...
I don't know how to explain the underworld. We tell the kids, things will be better tomorrow. Everyone knows it's a lie. But it gets them to sleep with some hope. Can you imagine the consequences if we told the people what happened here? They'd be devastated. If we can't trust the...
Mother died to preserve Belobog. What? The visitors from beyond the sky told her the secret of the Stellaron. She knew that Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, had failed to destroy it. And yet, she decided to challenge its power. A power beyond human comprehension. Supreme Guardian Cocolia sacrificed herself to dispel the dark clouds enveloping this city. From here on out, that's the truth. The world will hear. What do you...
It keeps the hope of preservation alive.
It's logical. And...
Why do we have to lie? I'm abstaining. I like telling the truth. But...
I understand. But for many people, Mother was an outstanding guardian. The whole truth will live on in my mind. All the mistakes, madness, evil, dreams therein. Now, I must take over the duties of the Supreme Guardian and discard... I'm sorry, Seela. Please, protect this secret with me.
Say no more.
Thank you. Well then, as promised, let's start rebuilding the bridge between the overworld and the underworld. Seela, can you tell everyone in the underworld that the Stellaron has been sealed? Tell them the blockade will soon be over, and they will breathe freely again soon.
Of course. Leave it to me. Nat's... It's probably getting anxious about the delay.
While you do that, I'll head back to the... administrative...
Are you okay? What's wrong, Branya? Do you feel...
I'm fine.
She's exhausted. Quick,
Right. I almost forgot. You're still wanted by the guards. I might be an underworlder, but at least I don't stand out as much as you guys. That's settled then. I'll leave Nat to you. Remember to keep the secret. For Brun... No. For Belobog's.
So, wanna tell us what happened back there? Don't think you can just reappear on the battlefield with a... Be serious!
She probably doesn't know what happened either. This wouldn't be the first time. Originally, we thought it was because the Stellaron was linked to the destruction. But now, let's focus on the business at hand first. We shouldn't disrupt Himiko and...
You're right. We need to finish what...
Please stay tuned. Please stay tuned. We need a strategy. Time to test our rapport. Let's improvise.
It's time.
Still the same old. Dreams do come true. The mood is set. Just let the show begin.
Ready for another? Do you admit this crime?
That's all you got?
By the order of the Ten, execute the Marastruck! Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack!
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Enemy targets detected. Asta! Here's the key. Gotta go now. Bye. Bring us another victory, Cap. Look! There's a big crowd around the clinic! Natasha! Oleg! Hope you didn't have to wait too long.
Oh, it's them.
You kids move fast. By the look on your faces, I...
Mm-hmm. You bet. You might not believe this. Maybe she should do the talking. I'm no good at serious stuff. I'll probably say something I'll regret.
We were there at the fight. We would...
Sacrificed herself, huh? Sure, yeah, that's the whole...
Cocolia. In order to save Belobog, she...
So the massive tremors we felt earlier were a result of the battle, right?
Thank you. I can't even imagine what you've been through up there. I'm just glad everything turned out all right. Oh, what about Zila?
Don't worry, she's all right. It took a big toll on Branya, so Zila took her over to the guards.
Oh, good. I'm so glad.
Now that Cocolia's no more, I guess our Silvermane girl is about to become the next Supreme Guardian? She sees things through and doesn't go back on her word. The underworld will thrive again under her watch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we brought you a message from Bronya. The blockade will soon be lifted.
Breathe freely. That's been our wish all March, Don Hung, and you. Can I ask for your help again? I want to get this news out to everyone. It'll lift their spirits and bring them hope. Thank you. Choose whoever you like. Wildfire will take care of the rest.
We've gotten to know a lot of Underworlders. Who do you think we should start with?
Roger that. You can leave the rest to us. If everything goes smoothly, this should be Wildfire.
Do you think the Great Mine was affected by our fighting on... the surface? Oh, look, it's Antonia! The miners and vagrants are all in the same spot.
Here, take it. I'm afraid we're short on goods.
Oh, well, we actually have enough for the moment.
Hey, are you guys causing trouble?
It's you! Oh, no. There was a huge quake at the mine just now. Part of it collapsed. The vagrants here hadn't stopped to help. I was just discussing how to repay them. It's a shame the mining team's hard up right now. Oh, to do with us? Whoa, you mean to say that we're about to—
Are you serious? This has gotta be a dream.
Today they do. And you're not dreaming.
If things go back to the way they were 10 years ago, then the mining team can— you won't have to rely on the charity of others. We'll finally— Thank you, Outsiders, from the bottom of my heart. The mining team will remember you. Please tell Natasha that we're ready to get back to work. If the cable car station can start operating again, we'll dispatch a mining representative to negotiate.
Mr. Yang put it nicely, but the reality is this. We sealed the Stellaron, but that's not gonna solve the— There I was getting excited to tell everyone the good news.
That's the cruelty of a Stellaron. Still, compared with some of the other—
So, should we tell
We should tell Bronya when the time's right. Let's not I heard that thing's been—
The hustle and bustle of the world. Still charming.
I wish you all a journey that is free of illness. Oh, is everyone all right? Now we just have to wait for the official news. I hope Bronya doesn't—
Huh. Do you think Svarog and Clara felt the effects of our battle with the Guardian?
I think they'll be fine. Plus, Svarog's devotion to Clara is even greater than his hostility.